This is the Mouse Harvester. It is the most detailed legendary camo Wargaming has released into the game yet. It features a bunch of moving things on the side, and I actually think this is a really cool looking camo. I personally would still like to see a realistic legendary camo for the mouse, maybe something like World of Tanks PC has, the Land Cruiser, which is an absolutely epic camo. However, I'm not going to complain. I think this is a cool camo, and it's a lot better than the very boring legendary camos that already exist, being the Legionary and Steel Predator. So I actually really like this a lot. This camo has a bit of a cheese on it that I think is going to help it a lot against very low-skilled players. See these lights right on the center of the turret? Well, those lights are active, whether you're in battle and aiming at the vehicle or not. And that means that if you're a low win rate player and the mouse is aiming at you, those lights might just block what looks to be the weak spot. Now, obviously, the armor's still the same. So if you have enough pen and you shoot at the turret cheek, you're going to cut right through. But people might think that because those lights are there and they're blinding you, that it might not be a weak spot because you can't see behind the lights. So because of that, I think that this camo is going to be excellent at dealing with 40%ers, and I'm excited to see how it works. The mouse already is a great take at dealing with lower win rate players, because it's the highest win rate tank in tier 10 currently. It's got an insane amount of hit points, and Wargaming buffed the DPM to a point where it's enough to easily deal with any heavy in front of it. The problem with the mouse is that it A, doesn't have a lot of pen, and B, its accuracy is very, very mediocre. That grill is not instilling confidence in me with that maneuver. We are going to see what we can do in this tank. I really like the mouse. I think it's super fun. And, yeah. What do they have in terms of mobility? Nothing. Okay. Whenever the enemy team has a lot of mediums, I get very nervous going to this middle spot here because of the fact that mediums can get to your side and start shooting you. There's really no counter to it. However, that's not going to be much of a problem for us, because it's just a T-54. So we can see the enemy mouse in front of us, and let's just see if we can bonk him right in the lower plate. We'll just fire an AP. I mean, that's a really easy pen into his tank. Alright, well, you may have noticed there for a moment aiming in on his vehicle that the lights are indeed on. Alright, we're not able to pen you, but yes, look at that. Did you see that? The lights are completely on when you're aiming in on the tank. It is going to make it so much harder for people to know what's a pen and what's not. Now, to be fair, we still did get pens, but as I said, it's going to make it a lot harder for people to know what is a pen. So we got the cron rolling off to our side, and yeah, this is bad, I'm going to be honest. Nothing I can really do about it. But the grill is behind the cron, so at least we have a bit of good news, which is the fact that this cron is going to get nuked from a grill to shoot me, so I hope it's worth it for you, dude. I really do. Yeah, how's that working out for you, buddy? Let me make sure to turn my tank and HE you. Oh yeah, that was a great play from the cron. I really do wonder what goes through the minds of players sometimes. Oh, there you go. Another bounce. Let's just turn over here and let's over... Oh, really? Good example of the mouse accuracy there. I mean, that was literally the broadside of a mouse and we just bounced. But, yeah, welcome to the mouse, I guess. Oof, that guy got nuked. We are still alive, which is pretty good. I mean, as I said, this tank has an insane amount of HP. Again, the accuracy on this gun is tragic. It really is. I mean, these are easy shots, and the tank is just... It's absolutely struggling to hit them right now. But thankfully, we don't miss the shot on the side of the Harvester, which was a super easy shot. Alright, let's maneuver on up. Let's get the clearing shot on you. There you go, nice 370. And even though we do get bonked by the T-30, we still have 1,000 health left, so it's really not much of a trouble for me. There you go. Easy clear onto the enemy IS-8. And all that's left at this point is the T-30, who's dead. So this is a pretty good game. Look at that. There's only one pen on my turret. And again, I think that this is going to make it really challenging for people to know where they aim on this tank. So that was a good first battle. We were able to deal 3,987, and we blocked 2,150, giving ourselves a first class in the process. And yeah, it's pretty dang dangerous. Now, if you're wondering where my little stat tracker went at the top, it's technically still there. Like, you can see it. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that. It's still here. The problem is the fact that, well, it's got like a little ad on the bottom now. I talked to the creator of the website. He's going to fix it, but he's fixing it tomorrow. And obviously, I'm not waiting an entire day to record a video. So I'm just not going to have it on for probably the next 2 or 3 recordings, depending on how many I make today. But let's see. We are loading into our second battle now. This will be the perfect test of the armor, because we're going on Mines Hill, which is by far the worst map. Right, nah, Dead Rail's the worst map. Dead Rail sucks. I'm sorry. If any of you like Dead Rail, you're just a masochist, because the map is actually the worst in the game. But this map is one of the worst for a vehicle like the Mouse, because you need turret armor to work Dead Rail Hill. At least we have the gun depression, but still, it's not a good tank for this map. Thankfully, at least we have a decent power to weight, allowing us to get up this hill pretty quickly. Got a TVP in mid. Our 121 bled 560 health, but their TVP bled some health as well, which means that at least our team is getting bleeds out in the process. Our 50B is oblivious, though. Dude's going to get nuked. I guarantee it. Alright, well, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Let's aim it on the 752, and bonk. There you go. Nice 477 into his vehicle. Nice. E100's off to the side, and you know what? I'm very tempted to just go for that E100. Let's just angle the turret. Oh, he actually does know to pen us in the edge. Alright. I'm just going to head over towards the IS-4 and E100. I feel like this is a much more important play, and I don't need to work my tank on the hill. So, let's see. Oh boy, I'm lagging. I'm lagging. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lag. Oh boy, I'm lagging. Bro, what is this? Oh, come on. Oh, we're back. We're back. Alright, well, that was not exactly what I wanted. Alright. Let's continue on our journey. Oh my god. Oh, I thought we were lagging there again. Okay, okay. Bro, this guy, though. I was lagging the first time, but that's just a doofus driving in front of me. We got a nice shot into the enemy IS-4. Now we're going to angle from the 100. There you go. Nice bounce for 680. And let's maneuver up. The C-100, not the biggest brain player. Just allowing the 50B to nuke him. Alright, well, let's get to his side. And bonk. Nice 495 shell. The thing that's really surprising about the Mouse is that it actually features really good DPM. Like, 2700 is very solid for this type of tank. So we got another shell into the E100's track wheel. He got tracked again by one of our teammates, so I'm going to reload. Shoot him again in the track wheel. There you go. Nice 420 shot. And, yeah, let's be real. That is indeed the end of that player. Alright, well, I got a couple options. I think my personal choice is going to be heading back to the hill. Our 120, however, is not doing great, which means I will have to personally clear the IS-4. Wow, what a great job from our team. What a skilled bunch of fellas here. Alright, well, let's maneuver our way back. Ooh, actually, wait a sec. Oh, okay, that works too. Alright, let's see. There's the IS-4. Bounces my rear. And we finish him off. Okay. Well, at least we were able to get the clears out. That's pretty important. We are not winning, though. We're up to 2,600 damage, and our 121 is dead. Yep. And our 452K is... or 752 is definitely going to be dead. Let's just maneuver our way over here. Hopefully we can... bro, it's just oblivious. If he had actually shot that 752, he probably would have lived. But for some reason, instead of shooting his weak opponent, he just said, nah, I'm not going to do that. Alright, let's see. Let's see. The TVP is definitely the big threat, so what I'm hoping is that I can turn and force this TVP. Let's see. Alright, and we love the TVP, but you know what? Bye! Alright, it doesn't matter, though. That was actually just a massive waste of my HP overall. Oh, well. There was nothing we could have done in this situation. I mean, what was I supposed to do? We did pretty good, to be fair, but our team threw the hill. And when you lose the hill on mines, you lose the game. We did 3,500 damage, and we blocked 2,700. So the Mouse did its job. It's a great tank, but you need people that know how to hold the hill. and unfortunately, that's not what we got. Their TVP was able to push right up top, and with that TVP up there, it was just a done deal. But I like the mouse. I think it's a fun tank, and I think that this camo is going to help it out. However, it definitely didn't help me out today because I played 3 battles in the tank, and I lost 2 with 3,600 average damage. So we love the teams. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.